Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kim Gusby. We are back with more breaking news concerning that massive fire in downtown Savannah near the Marriott on the riverfront. Here's live drone video that you're seeing right now of that building. Apparently, the building was vacant. It is under construction. We have received a statement from the builders of that building, from Ian Smith from the Mariner Group. He says, quote, "We are just trying to make sure that everyone is okay right now. We think that this is the case, but we are just trying to make sure. And once we determine everyone is safe, we have more comments." Of course, this is a massive fire, so big, in fact, that Scott Roberts is in the Weather Center right now, but we'll get to that in just a moment. Right now, we're taking a look from our Dozier Law Cam. You can see this is River Street, and this is just east of River Street on President Street. You can see that big plume of smoke. Scott Roberts, of course, in the Weather Center. He's been able to pull up the radar. This fire is so big that you can see it here on our Titan radar system. Lots of smoke, lots of flames coming from that area, of course. Avoid the area at all costs if you can. Traffic has been blocked off in certain areas. Right now, they are setting up a media station at Randolph and Broughton Street, and that is where our very own Alex Borzarjian is right now. Just a few moments ago, we heard her speaking with one of the police officers who's on the scene. Of course, fire personnel, EMS, emergency responders are there. Alex, what can you tell us right now?
Okay, so I did actually talk to a man who said he was here when the fire started, and he said he heard an explosion. Now, we have no official confirmation on that, but that is what he said. A lot of the spectators here are saying this is the biggest fire they've seen in Savannah. And again, I want to let you know we are on President Street right now. Police and fire have General McIntosh Boulevard actually closed off to traffic right now, but I can feel the heat from this fire on my back right now. And what we're hearing is the cracking of wood, and we're hearing a lot of flames. So I'm going to step out of the frame here so you can see this fire is burning, and they're non-stop trying to get this out. All hands on deck right now. I see Savannah Police on scene, Savannah Fire is on scene, Chatham County Emergency Management is also on scene. And what's interesting is we see a lot of construction workers kind of standing by. So we're unsure right now if they were working on the development or what exactly was happening, but there are a lot of construction workers in the scene right now. So what we know about the Eastern Wharf development is it is actually a 54-acre construction development. We're trying to learn more about the project, but it was under Eddie DeLoach's administration when this project actually started. Now again, half of the top story of this building is almost completely destroyed at this point. It's basically like caving in, and the flames are still burning, as you can see to the right of the building. They have firefighters on the left side dousing it with water, and then they also have them on the right side dousing it with water. Now, we are also told that the crane above the building is actually on fire, which is making it even harder for crews to battle this blaze. But again, it's something to see. It's brought out everyone in the neighborhood, and again, we saw those flames from when we left the station all the way here. And again, you saw that on the Titan radar. It is a massive, huge fire. I personally have never seen anything like this before, but they're working hard to get this under control. You can see there's actually a helicopter above the flames right now. Not sure what they're doing, but again, everybody is coming in to try to fight this fire. We will, of course, bring you the latest, but right now it's really just we're hoping and praying for these emergency personnel on the front lines as they battle this blaze, and we're trying to figure out how it started and how long it's going to burn. But I can hear the cracking of the wood from the building. There are pieces of the structure that are actually falling to the ground right now. And right now the fire has diminished a lot of the building. We're going to continue to talk to witnesses in the area and see what they know and what they've seen. But it was under construction and we believe nobody was living in this development at the time. So that's good, but we don't know if any of the construction workers, were in the area or if anyone was hurt, and we will, of course, bring you that information on air and online. I'm going to toss it back to you, Kim. I don't know if you have any kinds of questions for me at this point.
Yeah, Alex, I know that we keep saying the word massive, and quite frankly, that is really the only way to describe this huge fire. You mentioned that General McIntosh Boulevard is closed off right now to traffic, and you see some construction workers in the area. Any word on whether or not anyone was actually close enough to that building to be harmed by that fire?
No, actually right now we don't have any word if anybody was in the area when the fire started. We're hoping that's not the case, but of course there's ambulances on scene right now. The Savannah firefighters are on scene, and there's actually more crews, if you can hear in the background, headed this way right now, but the fire is 100% still burning very strongly. It looks like, they are trying to make some progress here, but the smoke is just unreal. And that's why, so many people are aware of this fire because of that smoke, reaching all across. Looks like the flames are kind of reigniting right now. As you can see, they're completely, raging at this point. They're destroying the building. So it's at this point, it's unknown if it can even be saved, but we will of course continue to follow the progress they make on putting out this fire, and definitely hope that nobody was caught up in it.
And of course, Alex, we want you to be safe out there, and bring us the very latest as soon as you get a chance to speak with someone. In the meantime, there will be a briefing by the fire department and police department coming up at 1:45 today. Once again, the area that you just saw is in the General McIntosh Boulevard area near President. Folks, to avoid that area at all costs. In fact, General McIntosh Boulevard is now closed to traffic. You're watching video right now of firefighters spraying that huge fire in that building. Of course, once again, let me just read the statement that we received from Ian Smith from the Mariner Group, the owners of that building. They said that they are just trying to make sure that everyone is okay right now. They think that that's the case, but they're just trying to make sure, and once they determine that everyone is safe, they will have more comments. Of course, the media is being set up at a station near Randolph and Broughton Streets. We'll have more information for you as soon as we get it. Of course, this is a fluid situation, and stay here with News 3 on air and online for this developing story. We'll just getting in some more information into the newsroom about some more street closures. East Bay Street is closed right now between East Broad and East President Street. They are asking drivers to please take caution, be careful as you travel around the area, avoid the area at all costs, and please seek an alternate route. This may even affect school closures as buses head throughout the city trying to get children back and forth. So parents, you may expect your child to be delayed today in getting home from school, or you may be delayed in getting to your child's school today. You can see emergency crews still there on the scene. Of course, they'll be there for quite a while trying to fight this massive blaze right now. That's all that we can say about it. It's just huge. You can see the smoke and the fire from that building right now. We don't know if anyone has been hurt. We're hoping that no one has been hurt in this fire. We do know that that building is under construction. Of course, we'll bring you the very latest as we get that information.